So what would traditionally happen is we would get the swelling down and increase the range and basic strength, as Melissa was saying. So there's a lot of exercises that are really specific to the protocol that they would have to go through just to build that basic strength back up. Once they have that basic strength and they're starting to get a little bit more functional, we would co-treat together. So we would transfer them over to strength and conditioning, but they would still be in both environments. And what you would want to see is they start with us, they transition into them, and then they would exit fully with strength and conditioning as they return to sport.
Right, nice, good. Basically rest your tail.
So basically I was just sprinting down the field, just running, trying to make a block, and I just like was off balance, and then I just heard a snap. I can't describe it. It was like the worst pain of my life. It's been hard. It's been hard just standing there, and I can't be like a part of it, like with my friends and all that. So it's just been really hard just to stand there and not do anything really for a year.
Well, the first time we got him, we had to do a bunch of assessment stuff to see what he was capable of and see how hard, if he was willing to train and get back into shape. And he had the drive, so we found out what he was, and then we had to take him through progressions, certain steps of a variety of exercises to make sure we get him to return to play as quickly as possible, but as safely as possible too. It's not a process you want to rush, because what happens to a lot of athletes, they rush it or they recover it improperly, and then the same injury happens again.
I think we have a precision of language issue when we talk about prevention of ACL injuries, and I think we really need to focus on the fact that we can't prevent them. We can reduce the fact that it might happen, but we can't prevent something like that occurring. Typically it's either in a contact sport or changing direction, and things happen. So we do reduction of those issues, and any ACL reduction program is just training properly. So we make sure that people go through, active warm-ups. They develop strengthening, stability, eccentric control, not just on both legs, but one leg singularly is really important, because when you're running and cutting, it's on one leg. And then that focus on developing strength is really important. Landing skills is extremely important, not just on both legs, but one leg. And then developing conditioning. So making sure that you're really developing that crossover technique. You're not just running track events. You're not just running track workouts. You make sure that it's stop, start, acceleration, deceleration. So like I said, any good training program is a good ACL reduction program.